Hiya! My name is Jamie, and today I am making my very first ever ASMR video. I have been a massive fan of the ASMR community for almost a decade now, and I've always wanted to contribute in some way. And I thought, I've been thinking about doing it for years and years and years. I might as well indulge. So I thought we would take it easy, take it slow, and for the first video that I'm trying my hand at, just do a little show and tell of all of my Stim toys that I have gathered throughout the years. Some of these are old. A lot of them are Squishies. But I thought it would be a natural starting point. I actually have a lot of plans to do kind of show and tell-y, remagey videos, because those are some of my favorites. I'm probably going to do one with my jewelry, some of my figurines, but I thought this was a good place as any to start, especially because I do have so many. Maybe this will justify them a little. I have them all in this wicker basket that sits on the coffee table in my living room for anyone to take as they need, I suppose. I figure we're gonna alternate between non-squishies and squishies. We'll get something a little on the louder end of the spectrum out of the way first, because this one's a little clickety clackety, clickety clackety, clickety clackety, which I like, but we'll get it out of the way first. I'm going to move the basket. So this is a Jacob's Ladder toy that I got in the gift shop of a Cracker Barrel several years ago. It's got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 pieces. They are kind of a light yellow, a more of a mustard yellow, very pretty orange, kind of a blush pink, a more vibrant pink, and red, and then they go in sort of reverse order. So we have the bright pink again, the red again, orange, blush pink, light yellow, and mustard yellow. They're made out of wood, and tied between them is a very pale pink ribbon. And they are interwoven in such a way that when you... I'm gonna try to do this as gently as possible. When you turn one of them, they all fall in a sequence, and I find it very satisfying. It's kind of hard to show with a top-down view, but they also just make fun sounds to just kind of play with together. I like to just kind of fold them around, and I've had this one for a really long time, actually. Obviously, I don't really take it anywhere because, as I've said a few times, it is sort of noisy. But I like the delicate little clicky-clacky sounds that they make. And I think this is my only Stim toy that is made out of wood. So, good for tapping, if nothing else, and for all the pretty colors. I really like just looking at... I find something so satisfying about just flipping them back and forth and seeing the ribbon move across them. or almost playing with them like it's a little book. But I don't want to spend too awful long on each individual toy, so let's do a squishy. We'll do non-squishy squishy. Just because squishies aren't that loud, but I do have a lot of them. I don't want there to be a long segment that's just squishies. But this is my favorite one. I've had it also for ages. I have no idea where I got any of my squishies, really. I think I would raid the clearance section at my local Walmart during the era that squishies were popular, and now I just have all of these because I couldn't resist. But this one's a stack of pancakes. You can tell I've had it a while. It has some damage on sort of the paint over the syrup and a little hole in the pat of butter, but it is, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 fluffy little pancakes, some syrup over the top, not nearly enough syrup for this many pancakes, frankly, and a nice thick pat of butter on the top. And yeah, this is definitely my favorite. I love how smooth and flat the bottom is, but the best thing about it for me is just that you can really squish it so flat. And then it does take a good long while to rise back up. It's got a slow rise, which I've got a good variety. Sometimes I like a faster one, but a slow rise can be quite satisfying. The butter in particular takes forever to come back up. You can tell, like, it looks like it's fully done, but it's not. I don't know. I think all of my squishies are shaped like food. I think most squishies are shaped like food. I love the little butter pat. That's why it's kind of tearing up, I think, because I just think it's definitely the place that I press the most when I'm using it. I just end up like pressing down in the middle a lot. Bringing it a little closer to my mic to maybe get some better squishy sounds. But yeah, it's very sturdy. It takes a beating for sure, which is good. I have some that are a lot more delicate, and those are fine too, but yeah, this one's my favorite. I actually went looking for it today because I thought I had lost it, and I really wanted to. I was like, I don't want to do. Okay, so I was gonna do the jewelry show and tell first, but my favorite bracelet is missing. It's not actually missing, it's at my mother-in-law's house, but I don't want to do a video of all my jewelry if I can't show off my favorite bracelet, obviously. So I was like, okay, I'll try it out with some toys, see how it goes, and then when I can retrieve my favorite bracelet, we'll do that video. But then I was getting all of my toys together last night, and I couldn't find my favorite squishy. I was like, why is this happening to me? In Pride Month of all things. But then I found it. One of my stuffed animals had stolen it, by which I mean it was underneath one of my stuffed animals. I might have to do a stuffed animal show and tell someday. They don't really make good sounds, but I have a lot of them. Anyway, I've been just playing with this while I'm talking. I'll leave it here to rise while I grab the next thing. Let's see. Shall we do plastic or rubber? Let's do plastic. Are the pancakes done baking? Yeah, they're done baking. We'll set that one aside. Okay, so this one's probably not gonna be as fun to look at with my black background, but this one's a classic. I think I got this one in high school. It's actually gonna be quite hard to show off with the black background, oops. But it's a fidget cube, we all know these, so that's fine. But I'll go through the 6 sides. Again, I don't remember buying any of these. Really? I think I had this one in college. I don't think I had it in high school. I've had it a while. So it's got this smooth side with a little divot in the top that I think you're just supposed to kind of rub into the divot. I don't really like this one, but my girlfriend likes it. She likes to scratch it. We'll do that. I feel like it doesn't make that much sound though, but that's fine. It's made out of a good clicky plastic though, so all the sides are good to me. We'll like rank them. That's probably my least favorite side. This one is also one that I'm not super fond of. It's a little like video game joystick that I guess you're supposed to, I do like to spin it. I don't think that's what it's for though. I think you're supposed to like twist it around. It is fun to spin though. I saw a Doug video where he was ranking all of his Stim toys, and I got kind of jealous because his, you could kind of like pull out of the slot a little bit, like you can press, you know, a Xbox controller's stick in and out, and mine doesn't do that, and I got really jealous because I think I would like it better if it did that. Okay, if we're ranking them, this one's probably next. This one's got a little metal ball that you can spin, which is fine. I do it, this side's for like, this is the intense side. This is like if you're really nervous, then you do this side. It's got a good spin, but then it has these 3 little gear wheels, and they're fine, but again, I have to do these really slow because it's loud. I don't like this one, it's too loud. It's fine. I mean, it is kind of satisfying to get your nail up under there, but I don't know. It's not for me. I don't like that one as much. Which one's next in my ranking? Probably the light switch. I do really like the light switch. This is like, we're getting into like, what is this, B tier? Sure. It's just a little flippy light switch, but it is quite satisfying to just off, on, off, on. And it's not that, I feel like this one you can get away with doing in public a little bit. And then probably this one, which looks like literally nothing on camera, but it's a spinny wheel, and there's one, can you see? One tiny little bump there that, it's like when you're typing and you find the home keys, you know, you put your thumb there and then you spin it around. Sometimes it squeaks. I'm relieved it's not squeaking today. This one's good. I like this one a lot. If you're in public, it's a good one. I think I brought this cube with me when I went to go do my taxes. And I think I was really going for it on this side. And then this is my favorite side. It's got 5 little buttons, and 2 of them don't make sound when you press them. I don't like those ones. I think that's by design though. It was like that when I bought it. And then the other 3 do though. They make little, very, very satisfying clicky noises. I like this one a lot. I could do this all day. I find them, this is like the side that I abuse. But yeah, little fidget cube, nice. Okay, let's go back to a soft one. Which one? A lot of them are carbs. When I found out that these existed, it was in a Heather Feather video that came out like 7 years ago, you know, before the first time she went AWOL. And I remember her playing with them and going, a lot of carbs. Oh, that actually reminds me, in the Heather Feather video, she talks about how they all smell terrible. All of mine either smell awful, of nothing, because I've had them so long, or like a very specific gender of artificial strawberry. I'm gonna smell the pancakes real quick. the pancakes are artificial strawberry. And this one, as you've noticed, is bread. I love this one. This one's really good. I've had it for ages. Again, it's falling apart. This one also smells like artificial strawberries. They've been living together so long, they might just all smell like strawberry. And when I say artificial, I mean like Claire's strawberry lip gloss artificial strawberry, which I like. I like it a lot, actually. This one's very different from the pancakes because it's so soft. Oh my gosh, it's so soft. It's like, you can tell. It's just like, and it comes back really fast too. Here, watch. Oh, it's very satisfying. I love how fast it comes back. Whoa. It reminds me of those, do you guys ever binge watch those videos on like Tumblr and stuff where it's like compilations of bread rising in the oven? I'm like addicted to those. And it reminds me of that to watch it. Whoa. But yeah, you can tell this one's really worn. I think this is my oldest one. I've had it a really long time. You can kind of see the foam on the inside though, which is nice. It's like a little football of bread. It's got these two divots in it, one of which is being exacerbated. But I've made some bread like this before, and it's so soft. Oh my god. It's like tapping it makes no sound because it's so soft. But it looks really tasty too. I do want to eat like all my squishies. Wow. Yeah, this is a good one. And it makes a little sounds if you squeeze it. Okay, next non-squishy. Let's see. What do we have? Oh, this one's fun. Okay, this is a really old one. I got it when I was in high school. Try to take it apart real quick. Hold, please. I know it comes apart. There we go. So, this is a pink and green zipper. And this one was actually a gift when I was in high school. My girlfriend bought it for me from a website that specifically made sensory toys for autistic children. That's why it clips together, because I think it's supposed to be a bracelet, but it's for kids, so it's too small for me. She bought me a bunch of them from that store. They had a lot of like chewy necklaces, which is not really my vibe. I'm not a chew stimmer, but some people are. I say that like I haven't obliterated the collars of so many t-shirts. But I don't really chew on like necklaces. Makes me think of Courtney Wheeler from Bob's Burgers. She always chews on her necklace. I love Courtney Wheeler. But yeah, it's just a little zipper that you like zip back and forth. I used to have a lot of Stim toys in high school, but I lost a lot of them because I would bring them to class, and I was fortunate in that I went to high school during like the fidget spinner craze. Oh, I'm gonna have to edit that sound out. I was fortunate that I went to high school during the fidget spinner craze, because it meant that when I brought my Stim toys to class, nobody was like making fun of me, but it did mean that all the other kids would ask if they could borrow my Stim toys just for this one class so they could focus, and I never wanted to say no, obviously. So I ended up losing a lot of Stim toys during that time, but that's okay. I mean, there's actually this one that I miss so bad that I wonder if I could ever find again. I've never seen anything like it before. It was like a line of like cubes. It was like a string of little plastic cubes that had like 90-degree angled grooves in it so that you could like bend it into like little squares. I'm doing a bad job of describing it. It was cool. Unfortunately, I think the website that my girlfriend bought all these for me from is defunct now, but it was a good business. Anyway, zipper. It's really satisfying. I like the sound. The reason I'm pulling them off camera is because my mic is up here. And I want to make sure that you get the good zippy sounds. Well, scratching a zipper is no good. But yeah, it zips really smooth, which is great. I would have been gutted if it was a bad zip, you know. That's a good one. I kind of zoned out using it. Oops. Okay, squishy. This one's so cute. Look at his little face. This is a really good one. I use this one a lot. Again, I think it was another Walmart clearance section get. All my everything is covered in cat hair because my cat sheds so much. She's sleeping in the windowsill right now as I do this. I wonder if she's enjoying it. Sometimes I play, because I'm a weirdo. I prefer ASMR without headphones, unless I'm like lying down for bed, and then I kind of like the headphones. But if I'm listening to it like during the day, I kind of like to just have it in the open air. And I'll be playing like ASMR Planet videos, you know, getting my hole at class. And my cat, Magnolia, it's like, she has her best naps during that time. She always has good naps, but her best naps, I think she likes it. Anyway, this is a little toast, I guess. It's quite thick for toast, to be honest. And it's got the sweetest little bear face. I thought it was a puppy, but I was curtly informed by my roommates that it is in fact a bear. Got two little beady eyes and a sweet little nose and this cute kitty mouth. So cute. And then it's got a little chocolate tipped ear as well that is raised off the surface. I like to squish its ears. That's my favorite part. But let's see. Squish him face. And he comes up pretty quick. I think the pancake is the slowest one I have. But I like this one a lot. And like I said, I mostly love to squish his little ears. He's got good little squishy ears. Let's squish him up really small. He's so sweet. I actually have a forbidden squishy that I'm not going to show in this video because I have a squishy that looks like Kirby. Kirby sleeping very peacefully. But my girlfriend has adopted him. She loves him so much, and I'm not allowed to squish Kirby because it makes her sad. She doesn't want his sleep disturbed. She's convinced that it will hurt him. So I'm not allowed to squish Sleepy Kirby. I get in trouble if I squish Sleepy Kirby. So I won't do it, but I might show him in another video if I do one where I'm showing off all my amiibos and toys and stuff. I will bring out Squish Kirby because he is quite cute. Anyway, that's the bear toast. It is quite thick for toast. I don't know. But there he is. Alright. Non-squishy. Let's see. We'll do this one. I was deciding. So, everybody knows this is a Rubik's Cube. And I actually will do... Let me see Rubik's Cubes at the same time, instead of doing a squishy between them. Because, Rubik's Cube trick are the same. But, so, we'll talk about this one first. So, I got this Rubik's Cube. This one was a gift. I do remember this one. Because when I was in high school, as I've said, I brought a lot of Stim toys to school. And I had this one's like loose. I had this physics teacher when I was in high school. Oh, the audio did not like how I said the word physics. I had this physics teacher when I was in high school. And she was really cool. We were besties. I loved her class. I love physics. It just works in my brain, And I loved her class. I took her for 2 years. I took Physics 1 and Physics 2. And she could kind of tell, I think, that I was having a time. And one day, I came to her class, and she said, I want you to have this to play with. And I took it, and I love it. And it makes me very sentimental, but it is like... This is why I brought out the other one. It is like a terrible Rubik's Cube in the sense that moving the sides feels terrible. Well, some of them are okay. Yeah, some of them are okay. It's just not a super satisfying Rubik's Cube to play with. But it meant a lot to me, and the colorway is super groovy. I love the colorway. Oh, I don't like it. But it was a nice gift, so I felt honor bound to include it, and I've never gotten rid of it. So I'm going to over-explain this, even though everybody knows what a Rubik's Cube is for, but sometimes I enjoy listening to people explain things I already understand. GB's got some videos like that are, so good. But a Rubik's Cube is meant to be a puzzle where you twist it around until every side is just one color. So the center one on this side is orange, so you would ideally want all these squares to be orange, all these squares to be yellow, all these squares to be purple. I am terrible at Rubik's Cubes. I have never solved a Rubik's Cube in my entire life. I can get one side. I can even get two sides, but I can't get them all. I've even looked up tutorials because I went through a phase where I wanted to get good at it, but I have really bad spatial reasoning. It can be difficult for me to do stuff like that. There's actually, I'm talking about a ton of videos that I want to do in the future in this video, but I really have a lot of board games that I think it would be fun to look through, and I found this one at a thrift store that I had never heard of a while back, and shockingly, because you know how it is, you can't really get puzzles or board games at the thrift store. That's crazy. But it had like all the pieces. Well, it was missing one piece, but it wasn't like a deal breaker. And I really want to show that one off because I've never seen it anywhere before, and I think it's really cool. But it requires like a ton of spatial reasoning, so I'm terrible at it. Anyway, yeah, so that's how Rubik's Cube go. You move the sides to try to get them all lined up, but I'm bad at it. This one has 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. I counted that wrong. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. So 9 on each face. A cube has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 faces, so that means that it has 9 times 6, which is 54 squares. It's got teal tan. Sorry, I'm gonna end up referencing a lot of ASMR videos in these, I think. But, there's a GB video with Daisy where she says, teal tan. I'm probably gonna cut that out. Teal tan. This is why I don't like this one, because these two shades it might be harder to tell on camera, or easier to tell, but these two shades they're different, and they look so the same. But so you got teal tan, and then this is like a more red, like warm tone pink. And then this side is like a cool tone magenta-y pink, and you can kind of tell when they're right side by side, but like, can I find one where they're not side by side? I think they might all be side by side. Well, like, it's harder to tell. Yeah, like this is like the red pink, and this is the purple pink, and they look the same. There's also a purple, a orange, a yellow. That's all. Local man counts to 6. But, so, this one's kind of lame. But then I have this one that my girlfriend gave me. By which I mean my girlfriend had it when we moved in together and I stole it. That's got 1, 2, 3, 4 by 1, 2, 3, 4 on every face. Still 6 faces. That's 16 squares per face. Over 6 faces, that's 96 squares. I would not even know how to begin to solve this one, because the good thing about the 3x3 is at least you know that, like, the center square, that's the boy, like, it's not moving. But this one, there isn't really a constant, because this one's really cool. You can twist, and this one's got a great twist. You can twist it by 1, or you can twist it by 2. Or you could twist it by 3, but at that point you'd just be twisting it by 1. It sounds really squeaky. I was kind of expecting it to sound better than that. But I do like how much easier it is to twist this one, at least. But yeah, I'm terrible at Rubik's Cubes. I've never solved one in my life. We can make this row all blue at least. But this one's got green, blue, yellow, white, red. There's a 6th color somewhere. Orange. I'm stupid. I can't believe I almost didn't notice orange. Orange is like my favorite color. Anyway, so these are the Rubik's Cubes. I do love the look of this one, even though 2 of the colors are functionally the fucking same. And it was a really sweet gift. Okay, squishy. Let's do ice cream. So, I don't know. I don't know where I got this one. It's an ice cream cone with a swirl, 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 swirl. And it's in a waffle cone with little crisscrosses all around it, as a waffle cone should have. And the swirl goes from green to yellow to pink to blue. I've never seen a gradiating ice cream before, but maybe that's why they're not paying me to design squishies. I'm not imaginative enough. This one's got a great squish. Oh yeah. It's quite slow too. Like, you feel how soft it is and you're kind of expecting it to be kind of like the bread, but it's actually got a pretty slow rise, which is nice. You can crumble this one up really small too. It's super soft. That's the stuff. I like to squish it vertically, of course. You simply must. But yeah, this one's good. It's a little sticky, which I like. I like when it makes the little delicate sticky sound. Oh are we doing on time? I can't see. It's fine. It's got a little plastic something for you to, I guess, clip it to a keychain maybe. Or something. I don't know, it's a really small, I don't know what this is for. Maybe there used to be like a thread going through it that I've lost, that you could like attach it to your backpack. Backpack, but I don't have it anymore. Like I said, I've had some of these for a very long time. Oh no! Oh no! The paint! No! Yeah, oh my god, it's kind of opening up along the seam. I didn't notice that. Oh, I want to rip it in half so bad. Should I do it for the video? No, I will save it. But I totally could. Oh, that's so tempting. Okay, set it to the side. Non-squishy. Let's see. Oh, I'll do rubber. This one's not going to take much time because it's not actually a Stim toy. It's just like a big rubber ball that we throw at each other in my house. But I picked it up last night. Well, first of all, it's such a pretty color. My favorite colors are pink and orange, and I love this shade of pink. But I picked it up last night while I was gearing up to make this video and looking for my pancake squishy. And it made such a nice little sound. I love it. And I don't know, I mean, anything can be a Stim toy, right? I have stimmed with many an object that was not designed for such a purpose. And I do actually find it quite soothing to just kind of pass it between my hands like this. So maybe it is a Stim toy. Maybe I'm being too hard on it. Anyway, that one's short. I just wanted to show it because I like the sound. Oh no. Should we do strawberry or muffin? Let's do strawberry. Oh, she's so cute. This is a Shopkins squishy. This is right on the back here. Shopkins Squish Delish. Okay. But yeah, it's a Shopkins squishy. It looks like a little strawberry. Oh, it makes me sad to squish her, but she squishes so nicely. Oh yeah, that's good. It's got a good rise, good resistance. This is a good squishy. I don't ever use this one. I should. This is why she's in such good condition, because her little face makes me sad. I don't want to squish her. She's got little stem and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 little leaves. And you can see kind of the impressions of where her seeds are, or would have been. She's got little, she looks so unassuming. She's like, who, me? She's got cute little eyebrows, big green eyes with 1, 2, 3 eyelashes, the tiniest nose imaginable, and a sweet little smile. She's so cute. Shopkins were a little past my time. I was a little, because I was in high school, I think, when they got really popular. But when I saw them at like Walmart or Toys R Us or whatever, and I say they were past my time, I actually have a ton of them. Like, if I do a video with all my figurines and toys, I'll show you, but for somebody who never got into Shopkins, I actually have quite a few. Okay, sorry, my lovely wife decided to interrupt me oh so rudely because she has to go to work. How dare she? What was I saying? Oh, I was saying that had been a child during the Shopkins craze, which burned so briefly but so brightly, I would have had hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of them. They're so cute and small. I mean, I have quite a few for somebody who was an adult, or nearly an adult at the time at least. I mean, this is not the only Shopkins squishy I have, actually, because we only have a couple non-squishies left anyway. This is my other Shopkins squishy. She's lost most of her face, but she does have this one ominous pink eye. It's a little chocolate chip muffin with a ridged pink wrapper and 9 chocolate chips that are laid out horribly. I hate how they're laid out. Wow, I never noticed, but that makes me so angry. Why are they like... The placement of these is awful, right? It's like not good. It's not good. But she's quite disfigured. I don't know what happened to the rest of her face. Maybe she was like that when I bought her. I have no idea. And this one's also quite a good squishy. I think I like the strawberry better, but they're both quite good. Oh, this one's splitting along the seam too. No. But yeah, for the uninitiated, Shopkins are just like these little toys that are like, I don't even know, groceries, I guess. I think they have some that are closed too. Inanimate objects with faces, and they are mainly these little tiny toys that are made out of like the most chewable plastic imaginable. If I was a kid, I would have gnawed on those so bad. I would have eaten them all. But I guess they made squishies and I bought them at some point. Yeah, I definitely would have had a lot of them. I was a littlest pet shop fiend when I was little. I don't have any of them now, which is quite a shame. But when I was a kid, I had so many littlest pet shop toys. So many. Because you could get a pack with like 2 of them for $5 at Walmart. And so I did. Many times. Anyway, that's enough rambling about toys for now, probably. Non-squishy. Oh, I'll do this. So, we all know what this bad boy is. This is a puppet that I'm gonna unpop them while I talk. Because you have to kind of unpop them in order to pop them. Oh, she popped prematurely. These might be a little loud, but we'll see. So I really wanted, I was enamored with the poppet craze. My God, I wanted them so bad, but I was kind of broke when they were really in vogue, and so it felt wasteful to buy like a really cool one. But I was working retail at the time. I was working in an Office Max. I don't know why I was being coy about it. And yeah, these might be a little too loud because they're kind of peaking the audio. We'll see. But and they're being stubborn. But I was working in an Office Max, and we had these for like $3 a pop. And they had a lot of different shapes, but A, I knew I wanted pink. B, I knew that the square would appeal to me because I'm one of those people where I love to do things in a specific order. And the square really plays into that. Stop it. But yeah, as it's already given away with its many noises, puppets are little bubbles that you pop back and forth. I did not realize how loud this was going to be. I should have done it earlier in the video. I should have done it after the clacker. see. We'll see. We'll see. It might be salvageable. I'll be gentle. I'll be gentle with it. But it's a fun toy to use when you're at home and you don't have to worry about how silly you look or how loud you're being. It kills me that I'm having to do these out of order right now, but they keep popping by themselves. I think unpopping it might be the move, just for this video. But they kind of remind me of takoyaki grills, takoyaki griddles, takoyaki makers, Or maybe, those videos of people making takoyaki, fried octopus balls, where they're pouring the batter in, and they pour it all in at once in these little round receptacles, and then they pour all the batter in all at once, and then they put all the little octopus sections in to every individual one, and then they turn each individual one around. I love takoyaki. Oh god, I'm hungry. But yeah, it kind of reminds me of that. It's just rubber, two diagonals. How many balls are there? How many spaces? Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 by 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So there are math 6 times 6 is 6 times 6 is 36, right? That feels low. That's why I hesitated. It feels like there's more than that. Is that really 6 times 6? Yeah, it definitely is. It feels like there's more. Am I stupid right now? I'm gonna be like editing this video and realize that I did something really dumb just now. I guarantee it. Anyway, I thought we were gonna be playing with this one for longer, but it's a noisy boy. So we'll just we'll admire him, but I think he's done. Let's see. Squishy, squishy, squishy. Yeah, baby. Oh yeah, baby. We have this one's actually a Shopkins one too. Wait, hang on. Is there any branding on this one? No. That one might be Shopkins as well. I have no clue. Oh, it is, because she had a little face once upon a time. I guess she kind of still does, but it's sad. She had eyebrows and cute little eyes and a mouth and a nose as well. So, this one is hey, we did a pancake. Now we have a pancake. Hold for laughter. Yes, I'll be here all week. Because it looks like the pan pride flag. That's the joke, I think. I know these are the colors. I don't know if they're in the right order. But it's got this kind of cyan. Well, it's more of a turquoise. But like a bright, bright blue. And then a yellow. And then a bright, bright pink. And white frosting. I guess the cake itself are these flavors, and then the frosting is white, which is a little strange. You would expect it to be white cake with colored frosting, but go off, I guess. And it's got a little swirl of frosting at the very top, or I guess whipped cream maybe, and some textured piping on the edge. This one's fine. It's okay. It's not terrible. It squishes, but I don't know. There's something about it. It's not very satisfying. It's not giving that much, to be frank. But that's okay. I do like to kind of depress this part. I think I just want a squishy with buttons, like a squishy that looks like, oh my god, I would love a squishy that looks like a bubble waffle. Or or something like that, where I can just, because I do this with the pat of butter on the pancake too. So I think I just need a squishy that has lots of little buttons. Okay, set that sun aside. Let's see. We can do like a lightning round to the last ones because none of them are that good. I have a spinner ring with dinosaurs on it that really should be with my jewelry, but I never wear it. But it spins. I don't really like spinner rings. I wanted to like spinner rings really badly, but I feel like none of them spin the way I want them to. But the dinosaurs are quite cute, so that's good. She's fine. You know, whatever. This one's not technically a Stim toy. It is a helpfully labeled massager. It makes me laugh that it's labeled. But it's got little spinny balls on either side. And you're meant to, oh, that actually feels really nice. You're meant to rub it like that. But I usually am just sitting there like, again, anything can be a Stim toy if you're neurodivergent enough. I guess I did have another wooden thing. I'm just stupid. Okay. They're encroaching on my territory. And then we got, these are like, okay, they have like the foam squishies and then like the rubber squishies. This is like the rubber squishy. It's Hello Kitty. She's so cute. I love Hello Kitty. Her little bow, her little nose, and her 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 whiskers. And her little tail. She's wearing overalls. Yes. But she's got like a hard body and then a squishy head. It makes me feel bad. I don't like squishing Hello Kitty. She's my best friend. I was a huge Hello Kitty kid. I still am a Hello Kitty kid. Hello Kitty Party Pals, I think is what it's called. My Party Pals for the Game Boy Advance was the first video game that was ever like mine, that I owned. Everything else was like my brother's or my dad's that I would play, but Hello Kitty Party Pals was my introduction to gaming, and it's really fun. I actually, every now and then the nostalgia will hit me, and I will go download like a Game Boy emulator, and I will play Hello Kitty Party Pals, and it holds up. It's still rad. It's fun. Everybody go play Hello Kitty Party Pals, I guess. The music's super good too. Anyway, I said this was the lightning round, and then I talked about Hello Kitty. What else do we have? We have a fidget spinner. I did not have a fidget spinner during the fidget spinner era, but I have this one now that is cracked and sad and green. But it does still spin a little. It's not that good, but I do have it, and I do like it. So, there we go. Fidget spinner. Was there fidget spinner ASMR during that era? I feel like there wasn't. Because I've been into ASMR for about a decade now, and I remember slime. Well, it was interesting because there weren't actually. I feel like there were a lot of Stim videos that, hit the era about slime. And like maybe your favorite ASMR artist would do like one slime video. Like Heather Feather did like one slime video. GB has done like 2 slime videos, I think. But I feel like it was kind of a separate craze. Squishies though, Squishies really, they hit the ASMR scene big time. What else? Oh, the kinetic sand, that was a big ASMR thing. But that one wasn't really trendy. It was just like a trend within ASMR. Those reversible sequins though, those got popular in the real world and the ASMR world. I actually have one of those reversible sequin pillows. I remember Heather Feather's first video about the mermaid pillow, and it like blew my mind. I was like, I have to have one of these. So I do have one. It just didn't feel right to put in this video really, but I do have it. sounds didn't really breach containment of like TikTok, I feel like. Probably because they're noisy. We're gonna see about this one, folks, because it's still in the wrapper. I think I got it off of like Wish, but I thought some crinkly sounds could be fun, so I had it in the basket, and now it's at the bottom of the basket, and I feel bad about leaving him out. But I might just take him out of the plastic and then edit out the sounds of me taking him out of the plastic and then play with him. Because I feel like the plastic's gonna be kind of, I don't know. I'm looking at my Audacity and it kind of looks fine. I don't know. We shall see. But he's a happy little cloud with dot eyes and little blush and a sweet little mouth. And this is another one of those like rubber squishies. And I think it's still in the plastic because I don't really like those rubber squishies. I'll tell you why. Like, I like them fine, but as I said, there's kind of a cat era epidemic in my house. And if you've ever had, I feel like now it feels like I'm whispering so that you won't hear me. But I feel like I get them out and then they get covered in cat hair and they're all dirty and it makes me sad. So I don't really use those. Sorry, 1 second. Oh, my phone is dying. Okay, well, I guess we will make this fast then. Oh, that was quite a sound. Okay, but he's so sweet. Look at him face. Oh, he's quite soft too. This was a good idea. Oh, he's stretchy. Yes. I'm kidding, I don't say yes. But he's stretchy and quite squishy. He doesn't really make any sounds. He's not sticky. But I can tell just by feeling him that he is going to be covered in Magnolia's hair. Seconds from now. It's gonna be no go. Like, so much Maggie hair is about to get on this fella. But he's cute for now. Anyway, that is going to do it for my first ever ASMR video. I hope that you guys liked it. I hope that somebody liked it. I know it's probably gonna be really messy because it's my first one, but I have a lot of ideas that I want to do. Like I said, I want to do my board games and my jewelry and my toys. I could even go through my vinyls. I have a lot of vinyls that I want to show off. It's mostly just an excuse for me to show off all my stuff, right? Kidding. But let's see. That is gonna do it for us, though. I hope